I don't actually like keeping Whirlwind against Paladin, even though it sounds good, especially with a Ghoul and a Deathbite. That's 3 Whirlwind effects. I'd much rather look for a 3-drop, like a Frothing or an Acolyte. This is actually the perfect hand in a way, because I have Battle Rage, which makes my early minions better, like these 1/4s and 1/3s. It's really good to have like a early minion hand in matchups that they fight you board control early, like Paladin, where they're willing to drop minions early as well. This hand, like, it's very likely I get Battle Rage value. I feel like I'm gonna play the Armor Smith here first, as kind of bait for him to go face. Because if he hits me down to 29, that's good, whereas if I play Ghoul, he can't hit me to 29.
Put this apple on your head.
Nice. Now I can just play the Ghoul. I can also Whirlwind. Let's see, how good is that? I mean, Whirlwind is good, it clears the whole board, but Ghoul does the same. Could be worse, could be better. Because this also doesn't die, I had to trade this for Armor Smith in. Say he actually has something to kill the Ghoul on turn 3. Not very much, but maybe something like an Abusive, which trade in. This will still eventually trade for the Knife Juggler. He might not be attacking this turn if he's playing like this. Whirlwind Battle Rage is so good here. But Acolyte is also so good. I will just take the Acolyte. Play it first in case it's Noble Sack. Kill this in case it's Redemption. I did miss like a 3-card Battle Rage, but I mean the Acolyte is getting 2 or 3 as well. I can still Battle Rage next turn for 2. Seems like it. We don't want to draw that many cards, but my hand isn't very good right now. It's good control cards, so I don't have my win conditions. So I'm kind of scared of Divine Favor, but I think I'm still going to go for the draw. I'm fairly sure that this is Competitive Spirit. So now I get my win condition. We have a ton of Whirlwind effects for them. We don't have mana on turn 5 to really cast that many Whirlwind effects, but maybe on turn 6. So something I can do is set up Deathbite next turn and turn 6 Whirlwind once, plus Scrim Patron. I got a 3-0 donation from Zerd King. Hi Strifecro, long time watcher here. Do you have any luck creating a new grind list that works? I try to refresh amenders on top of heal bots, but it seems rough currently. I'd say it's very rough. I haven't really managed to do it because the problem with Grinder Mage is Paladin in particular. I'd rather have more minions and clear his whole board before the Challenger. I could have not traded and played the Inventor, but I like this better. All I need right now is to play Emperor on turn 6, and then I'll have the Grim Patron comboed with a bunch of Whirlwinds, so it's much easier there. So the problem with Grinder Mage against Paladin is that you don't really win the early game, because even if you get like Zombie Chow, you still can't really beat them early. You can clear the board with AoE in the mid game, but it's very hard because they have like Divine Favor. Even if you get a good Flame Strike, which isn't even likely since Mysterious Challenger is turn 6 and Flame Strike's turn 7, even after you somehow board clear, you never take the initiative back. That's the hardest thing I found about it. Never being able to take initiative. So ever since Secret Paladin got really popular, my win rate with Grinder Mage has gone down to like almost nothing. It's just almost impossible to beat Paladin with that kind of deck. Even like the heal bots don't allow you. It's not like versus Face Hunter where you can just out heal them. You'll never take board control is the problem. So this is good. I kill this dude, so he has to deal 1 more damage. Not exactly easiest for Paladin. I mean, unless he wants to burn a Consecrator or maybe get a Lucky Juggler, but otherwise, it's not easy to do that 1 last damage. That's why I definitely traded last turn. Turn 7, I'll probably be setting up Deathbite. and then having the patron with 2 whirlwind effects. That should be 4 patrons at least. Depends on whether I pick up any like inner rages or something before then. Just 100% lethal here. Gonna keep the slam. Like I said, in the matchups against 3/2s, I would always keep slam if I don't have Fire War Axe. Did go ahead and mulligan Patron, even though it's my win condition. I don't really have a good enough mana curve to keep Patron in such a fast matchup. Looks like I got it anyways, and I have my combo card with Patron, so I have a couple win conditions here. If I draw Deathspite on turn 4, I can just pretty much blow him out on turn 5. Otherwise, maybe I can play Emperor first. Like coin Emperor. Oh wow, this is really sick. Because if you coin Emperor on 5 on turn 6, you can play Warsong, Patron, and then Inner Rage even. We're basically looking to coin out Emperor probably now. I was gonna say otherwise I can still like coin out Emperor even if I didn't draw the commander to just play Patron, Inner Rage, and Cruel for like 3 patrons or something. That's another option, but I'm really scared of Houndmaster. Does it make sense to coin out a slam to stop Houndmaster? I don't think so. It might make sense. But then he can play Shredder. Kinda gonna YOLO this. Even if he plays it, it's not gonna be good for me, that's for sure. This looks still relatively reasonable though, since I have Inner Rage. So next turn I'll be coining out the Emperor. I can slam the Creeper, coin out Emperor, and then go from there. I don't like burning Slam and Inner Rage. Well, that saves me a lot of life. Actually, that's worth it. That's better. Yeah, this is fine. This execute will be 0 mana, so either way, like either the Emperor gets a trade for the Creeper, and then I can still Warsong Patron on turn 6 and kill the spiders, or I could execute for 0. So that's why I use Inner Rage instead. I get extra armor up and things like that. Feels bad, but leaving up Puffer. The 1/1s are definitely liabilities after, and I can either trade with Emperor or execute. The interesting thing is Highmane's not actually that good for him here. In fact, Highmane's awful for him here. No matter what. If he goes Highmane face, it's bad. If he Highmane trades, it's bad also. Just because of the Warsong Patron and so on, but I clear out his whole board, I think, with the 0 mana execute. And the fact that I can get extra patrons from... Actually, do I? I'm not sure. Let's see. It's not quite perfect, but at least behind 3/2 patrons, which is probably good enough. And to get to clear out the Huffer as well. The only point in waiting would be save the Ghoul, but if I don't play the Ghoul this turn, it's I don't think I can wait. Let's go ahead and do it. Especially if he has kill commands in his hand. Actually, there's some incentive for me to actually clear the 4-3 instead of the beast. I think it was better. I don't doubt a double kill command, and since I have so much armor to bounce back from, if he does double kill command my face and just give me to 2, he'll lose the game just because I can bounce back on armor and I'll have board control from there. The biggest difference is all my guys have 3 attack, but this guy doesn't. So if he trades like this, I don't get to kill the 4-1. I have execute and ghoul, but that's not exactly good for me to have to execute. And he's already used both Houndmasters, so there was no threat of a third Houndmaster. Oh. So he did manage to clear all my patrons. Okay, that's really good. The point is I want to save my slam. I could have slammed this and killed the 1/1s, but they're actually kind of a liability, I think, after killing both Houndmasters. It gives me more draw from the Acolyte. I don't think I mind like leaving it up over having this extra slam in my hand. The most important thing is to pick up the second patron now. He's almost out of steam as well, so it might be easier for me to survive till the second patron now. I can still cycle through the deck really fast, and he's going to run out of steam. So I want to make sure to draw 2 from the Acolyte by playing the Ghoul over Frothing here. Shouldn't be that bad. I have Execute. Boombots are pretty bad right now. Slam Execute should be the way to deal with it. Oh, Inner Rage. Battle Rage, that's so good. Can't say that's good. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I still have another shield block, so that's not something I have to worry about too much here. Some of his cards have been in his hand for a while, probably. Like, it seems like he has unleashes and kill commands that he hasn't played the whole game. Those are very likely to play around at the end of the game.
Put this apple on your head.
Think he'll unleash for 1, maybe? I don't know. Still needs 1 more damage. Oh, nice. As far as lethal here, I don't think I have it. Not without Warsong Commander. So maybe just find a way to deal with this board. Whirlwind, Execute, Inner Rage, Whirlwind, Execute. I still need to deal with this Juggler. It could have been that it was better to Armor Smith this turn and get an extra armor up. It's just the armor up is big. He has 1 Web Spinner Beast and maybe a kill command right now. Just play safe next turn and armor up big with these 2. Am I gonna have to attack this 2-3? I think so. Even if I get the Whirlwind, I can't kill it any other way, so let's just go and attack it. Should give me some armor to work with, Armor Smith. Hopefully I don't die to some kill command or quick shot combo, but next turn I can forcefully proc a Deathbite Whirlwind to get more armor. I can just Deathbite plus Fire War Axe Actually, I have lethal next turn, so. No BM. I like it without Harrison better, even though weapons are good. Yeah, I did whoop some people in poker. Most of the time against priests, I'd be going, like, not even playing patrons. For board control, just go for both frothing and patron OTK. But I feel like with this hand, since I'm pretty likely to get an inner rage with this acolyte draw, and I already have a death spy, I might as well keep it, because I can go for turn 5 for patrons, and if he doesn't have the light bomb, he'll lose from there. Otherwise, like if I draw an Emperor and I just get like a War Song and a Frothing, I can probably just not play Grim Patron ever. Until I kill him. Either way is fine. It's very adjustable. Patron is like the ultimate flexible deck. You play according to how your opponent plays. If they wait, you OTK them. If they play quick, you play quick, and you use your minions to cycle with Battle Rages and fight them for board like that. Ultimately, it's not up to me to make the first move. And here, I won't be playing Acolyte on turn 3, since if he's going to just keep hero power, he hasn't played any minions. I've made this mistake of playing Acolyte on turn 3 before. The problem with this play is they wait till turn 6 and Cabal it. Oh, I do have an Inner Rage now, but I feel like I'm going to just save it for the Patron. Wait, if he's not playing Dragon Priest, I don't even go for the Inner Rage on Patron, since I have Emperor already. Doesn't seem like he's a Dragon deck. Yeah, I'm not even going to go for the Patron on turn 5. Because then it's already turn 6 for Light Bomb. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just play Acolyte and Inner Rage. Even though it'd be nice to have an Inner Rage for the OTK, it doesn't matter ultimately that much. If he does play minions, the 3-2, like he can't Cabal the 3-2, and the 3-2 will help me trade with a Death Spite or Fire Wax against his 4-drops, which I don't know what it is yet, but it could be the Dragon, 3-6. It could be Soul Priest, I don't know, Holy Champion. If you have 4 Whirlwind effects, one of the Whirlwind effects can be used as an Inner Rage, like the first Inner Rage. But since you can't Whirlwind 4 times in one turn for Frothing, maybe it makes sense to do something like Warsong, Patron, Whirlwind, then play the Frothing, and then do 3 more Whirlwinds. That could be like a thing. I've never done that in my whole life, so I'll have to see, like maybe this game. Holy Smite. It's like a Control Priest. I feel like this matchup is very easy if you know what you're doing as Patron. And what you know, if you know what you're doing, you just never play Patron or Frothing or anything. You just wait and cycle. If he plays Belcher, I can Death Spite. I already have 10 cards. Okay, I need to play something. Death Spite, Cruel Taskmaster kind of opens myself up to Cabal. I could just slam it. I got a $2 donation from Holy Gmail that says star 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 star. Like literally typed out. I can make his Cabal's dead cards by just never playing any minions. The damned stand ready. I don't think it makes sense to give him the Cabal on turn 6 into the Cruel. It's too much pressure on me. That makes sense. There's no real point for him to save Shrink Cabal in this matchup. I'm gonna look to cycle a little bit more before Emperor. I don't have the Warsong or Frothing, and now I have the Frothing, so it makes more sense to play it now. I have, what, 2 Whirlwinds, for free. This will cost 4. This costs 2. War Song costs 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Free. Cruel. It should be fine. If I play Emperor now, it'll be fine. Ultimately, if I play last turn, it's fine as well. Even if he plays Harrison, whatever, I can just play the other Deathbite. It's not that big of a deal. I had to play something though, or I'd mill. My biggest regret so far is that I didn't get the armor up on turn 6 by shield block instead. Maybe it was better to just attack, armor up, Deathbite. Although, no, shield block is too slow. It's just, ultimately, he's all in against me. Every turn I don't armor up is I'll never get that back. All I need is the War Song now. Although I do need more turn, like mana-wise. I need to go up to 10 mana first, probably. Maybe even not. I have 3 Whirlwinds. Grim Patron. Executes and War Song is my best draw. I'll just be playing the stall game. I'm a little bit scared to use this Deathbite charge, because if he has Harrison on the second one... I guess I have enough Whirlwinds, it doesn't really matter the more I think about that. I'll probably just be cycling Battle Rages soon. Oh, there's the execute. It's fun. I had plenty of Whirlwinds where I feel like I don't even need the Ghoul. I have 3 Whirlwinds effects without the Ghoul. So I feel like cycling the Ghoul as well. Battle Rage. I have 1, 2, 3 Whirlwinds at this Deathbite. I even drew a second Ghoul, but that one costs 2. I'm just trying to survive as long as possible. This gives me the best chance of surviving as long as possible. Because technically I could just like not draw the War Songs for a while, so it doesn't make sense for me to just hold the Deathbite's charge and go and you know, just pray. Like this way I can probably survive till the end. I was thinking of not playing this because second Cabal, it's kind of annoying to give him Armor Smith, but ultimately it's not that important. He's already used 1. I just punched the second Cabal, 1 armor. Yeah, and also he's losing pressure. He only has 5 cards left, so it doesn't seem like he can even kill me before I get down to 0 cards in my deck. That will guarantee me to be able to get what I want. Ooh, Inner Rage, that's some extra damage as well. I'll equip the Deathbite when I need to. Like, there's no point pre-equipping and one-shotting him next turn, since ultimately time's on my side. It makes more sense to play like I'm not going to draw the War Song than to play like I am. There's the War Song. Honestly, like, I'm not sure if I can kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's too risky. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could, but I'm sure I can kill him next turn. So I only had 2 Whirlwinds there this turn with War Song, and also it's too risky with the Boombots. Oh yeah, I didn't even want to think about it. The reason why I didn't want to think about it is because I'm not going to YOLO the Boombot lethal when I'm like 100% chance to win this game. That doesn't make any sense. I wanted to play Ghoul there just to get rid of the Boombot before. The reason why I didn't think about it was because of the Boombots. Even taunts don't do anything here. Plays Belcher, he's still dead. Plays double Belcher, he's already used 1, but even double Belcher would be a negative thing right now. Like, if he plays a Belcher, it's better than not playing. Like, Belcher's a he would take more damage with a Belcher here than with not a Belcher. It's like negative thing. I think I have lethal. Let's play this one just in case I don't have lethal. I can't imagine I don't have lethal though. Probably want to trade this one in actually. Maybe both in. Actually, I don't know if I'll gain that 5 damage. I don't want to risk it. I wanted to see how much damage I can do. Another 3, so negative 22. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to like get a good grasp because he had almost an empty board. That way I can know around how much damage that is. I think this is the worst matchup for me when I play Patron. It makes sense though. It's the worst matchup because some warriors are control warrior and that's bad. And then in Patron Mirror, it's pretty RNG. Like, I feel like you have so much control when you're playing Patron against, like, Priest, Hunter, Paladin, like, almost anything. But against Warrior, against other Patrons, I feel like you don't have a lot of control over the game. Because oftentimes it comes down to first person with 4 Patrons. And at that point, if they're just simply keeping Death by Interrage and Patron like you are, you don't really have any chance of, like, outplaying them too much on that front. It is interesting if neither player has it and goes in the late game. It's pretty high skill then. And then against control warrior, it's pretty hard. But oh, Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior. Or is it Mech Warrior? Maybe it's running a Warbot in another list. Okay, it's definitely a Mech. Pretty aggro here. It's actually a problem for me. I'm looking not for kind of this kind of deck. That's good. Hopefully he gets a trade, but he can coin out Deathbite. I wonder if Mech Warrior would use Deathbite. They probably don't want to hurt their own minions. Maybe he does, like Warbot's an Enraged minion. I can't imagine this being a good matchup for him. And my hand isn't that bad. My hand's actually fine after picking up the 3-drop. I only missed 1 drop on turn 2. Although he's had a pretty crazy opening. Come on, I hope that's Shredder. Nice. Shredder is not as scary here as... as Deathbite, probably. Actually, I'm not even sure if that's true. I'm doing this because I have a Whirlwind. So if he doesn't trade, I can just Deathbite it next turn. It'll... A big reason why I played the minion here over the Deathbite was because I thought he didn't have the removal of the Deathbite for it. He top decked it, because I had a read last turn I didn't have it. I can't afford to take that much damage. Even though it's nice to set up Deathbite, so if I attack on my Emperor turn, he can kill my Emperor anyways with this Death. I feel like it's more important for me to save my health right now than to play like the greedy way, just Deathbite and pass. He can't swing with his Deathbite because there's 2 whirlwind effects clear the board. So he needs something else, otherwise he has to trade both minions in, which is really good for me as well. This is like a really high tension ghoul. I'm sure his deck is full of minions. It should be very minion heavy as a mech deck. Mortal Strike, okay. It's probably worth it for him to Mortal Strike there. He's not getting low enough for the Mortal Strike otherwise. High Tension Emperor, same situation. If he swings, then his guys die. But if he doesn't swing, he can't kill it. That's why like Deathbite isn't great for his deck. He's a minion-based deck. It's better in Control Warrior and Patron Warrior. Oftentimes it's a liability the second half. But yeah, it's probably still better than Arcanite Reaper. Knowing it, his deck's running Moral Strike's probably a face deck, so he probably has Arcanite Reaper as well. Do I win this matchup? is to take over the board early. Sorry, not that early. The other way I win this matchup is just to spam shield blocks and armor smiths. Nice. Third way is just him having a bad hand. If he just doesn't have anything. His hand's full of weapons and stuff, probably. He shouldn't have small minions left in his hand. Or he wouldn't have played that over his weapon. And he had 4 more mana. So it should be big minions, Dr. Boom and stuff. So I'm gonna play War Song here. I'm gonna play the Armor Smith, even though I'd rather armor up. I feel like it's very likely he plays Boom next turn and kills my War Song, so I'd rather have the Armor Smith already on the field attacking. So the reason why I play this guy here is he doesn't have small minions. If he had small minions, I can save War Song Patron and trade off. It's really good, but realistically, I think his hand is Dr. Boom and a lot of burn and weapons. So I don't think it's that useful. I can just spawn patrons manually without the War Song. War Song's only really helpful if he has a whole bunch of small minions. Using it to absorb an attack here, pretty much. Getting some more damage in with this charger. And oh, he's just going for it. So it looks like he doesn't have Boom. Or he's playing aware he's not even going to play Boom this game. I missed the armor up, it's kind of unfortunate, but maybe the way I played, it forced it out. He could have just burn. That's why I wanted to whirlwind this turn. Because if he's running like Mortal Strike, Bash, Heroic Strike, things like that, he can do more damage. This shield block probably will win me the game if he doesn't kill me this turn. The way he played, probably Boom doesn't even make sense. Well, he could have just gone for the Arcanite Reaper and kept Boom in his hand, just because I played the Armor Smith. But now Boom isn't as good anyways. It's much better this turn than last turn since I killed my own guys with Whirlwinds and Slams, but... Another thing is maybe he has Owl in his hand or something. Could be one of his cards. That doesn't make sense. He didn't even Owl that Armor Smith. It's probably Burn. These executes are like useless. I wonder what his hand is. Just full of weapons, I guess. Yeah. Wow.